After you listen to lesson one, it's kind of important that you really understand how simple sentences are broken down. So that's what this is all about today. It's all a little quiz kind of breaking down the syntactic slots of simple sentences. When breaking down your simple sentences, it's really important to know that the actor, the action, the answer won't often be just single words. A lot of times they're going to be broken up into chunks of information. Now, what I mean by that is in this sentence, the man bought his son a car. Don't think of the actor as just man. Instead, think of it as the small phrase, the man. The action here is bought. And then we have kind of a series of answers. You can worry about direct objects and indirect objects if you want to, but ultimately, he bought what? A car. For whom? His son. So don't think of the actors, actions, and answers as single word entities. A lot of times they are small little chunks of information. They might be single words, they might be phrases, and sometimes they might be dependent clauses. In this sentence, the old man kicked a small cat. Once again, the actor is a phrase. The actor is the old man. What did that old man do? He kicked, and then he kicked an answer phrase, and that answer phrase is a small cat. In the sentence, the valley radiated beauty, we have a place actor, and that place actor is the valley. What did it do? It radiated, and what did it radiate? Beauty. This one might be a little bit tricky. Our actor is a thing actor, and that actor is scissors. The action, be careful, is not just can, it's can be. It's an action phrase, and remember, this will happen sometimes. And finally, the answer is dangerous. In this one, we are dealing with an idea function as the actor, and that idea is comedy. What is the action? It is a to be verb, is, and it is what? Subjective. Now for the slightly more complicated ones. In this case, we have the actor is a little bit more stretched out. In fact, it's a very long phrase known as a gerund phrase. The actor is, of course, sneaking through the house. Now, what is the action? Well, again, it's a to be verb, is, and the answer is her specialty. Here's another tricky one. The entire actor of this simple sentence is a long-haired figure. What did this long-haired figure do? Well, he or she stood, and then we have two prepositional phrases functioning as the answers. And those answers are in the center of the road. This next sentence is a little bit confusing. The man who is wearing the black hat is my uncle. At first glance, it appears that there's two actions in this sentence. Is wearing and is. And it's okay for sentences to have more than one action, but in this particular sentence, only one of these actions is the main action of the entire sentence. So which one is it? Probably the best way to locate the action of the sentence is to locate the actor first. And the actor in this case is actually a phrase, the man, working with a relative clause. Who is wearing the black hat? A relative clause always begins with a relative pronoun, and the relative pronoun here is who. So the action is wearing is actually the action of the dependent clause, not the entire sentence. The action of the sentence is a to be verb, is, and the answer is who? My uncle. So the man who is wearing the black hat is my uncle. Just be aware that sometimes dependent clauses will either function as the actor or work with the actor, or they will function as the answer or work with the answer of sentences. Here's another example of a dependent clause working inside the sentence. The actor here is, of course, he. What did he do? He left. And why did he leave? Because it was late. Technically, this sentence is considered a complex sentence. It has an independent clause, he left, working with a dependent clause because it was late. But I like to think of these types of sentences as just extended simple sentences. They have an actor, they have an action, and they have an answer. It's just that that answer happens to be a dependent clause. Now, the good news is that in the real world, you probably won't ever be asked to break up your sentences into actors, actions, and answers. But as long as you understand that simple sentences are made up of these three parts, it will help you to construct them when you need to. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.